Just to start this podcast.
Don't give up.
Oh
Don't
my
give a
god.
fuck if you cut my arm bleeding. This is my last Pop-Tart.
Alright, I'm done. Alright, let's go.
We've started.
Oh, we have?
Yeah.
I'll say something.
I did. I started singing that song.
Alright.
This is my last resort. By who is it? Papa Roach?
Yeah.
Essence.
Alright. Welcome to the podcast, guys. It's me, Alex, and
Cut my life
Aaron.
in two pieces.
He's preoccupied being a moron. So there you go.
That seems rather rude.
Oh, it's not. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hi. We just had technical difficulty.
Your mama
There for a
had
minute.
technical difficulties.
Okay, whatever. Got some coffee from Flying Saucer, located in South Haven, Michigan, next to the Moore Theater. You check it out.
Is he
Coffee's
sponsoring
good.
us?
No.
Fuck
But-
you, Joe.
Oh,
I love you, Joe.
okay.
He's a cool cat.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. He also owns
Sweet Haven.
Sweet Havens, which is a candy shop here in South Haven. It's pretty good
He's a
candy.
candy shop.
You want to get some classic candy, some new candy, some of that candy you don't get on the streets that you got to go in the back alleys. You know, he can get you that shit.
That's the type of candy I want. Can you give me that shit?
He's got it.
The one that you find in the back alley?
Yeah, hell yeah. He
And you cut
find
it up?
He's like, shit, hell yeah.
Oh, we should.
It's a nice candy. Candy makes me dandy.
I don't want to go further than that in case some kids listening like, Mama, what's this candy you chop up? And yep.
All right.
He's got good fudge too. He makes his own
Yeah,
fudge there.
yeah,
It's
that
really
fudge is
good.
pretty good. I typically hate fudge.
Me too.
Not gonna lie, it's just too sugary
Too sweet.
and just too sweet and thick. And I'm like, man,
Pretty good balance.
I want to say nothing. Never mind.
This is a professional show.
No, it isn't.
We got. Whoa, man! I almost threw up. I keep professional.
You're terrible.
Hey, Mark, in the back, can you read this back to me? Are we playing well? All right, cool. Thanks, man.
The fuck are you talking about?
Mark in the studio.
Oh yeah. Fucking.
What are we talking about today? Mark keeps us on track.
Yeah, he does. Not really.
We should fire him for how many times he's let us go off track
I
and
know.
go.
We don't even get it. We're not even getting on topic right now.
What's
All
our
right.
topic?
All right,
What's our
all right,
topic
all right,
today?
all right. Back. Winding down. Wind down. All right. So today we're going to talk about the awesome singles that got released for Zendikar Rising. We didn't really get to talk about it last time. We just kind of talked about the Zendikar.
Like the
Rising.
product coming out and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
That's pretty much it. Well, heads up. Also, we found out news yesterday, or was it the day before, that a lot of the shipment is delayed.
Oh, Card Kingdom came out with that Wednesday, and then Wizards finally came out later that evening saying that a good amount of the product might be delayed. Last time we had that
It made it
problem-
sound. So I was watching a video this morning with your boy Rudy. You know how you and him are so cool, and you suck off to teat of his information.
I mainly just like his pack openings, but
Okay. But either way, it showed up on my YouTube feed, and I listened to that little 5-minute spiel of him talking shit about Wizards and pre-ordering boxes for this stuff. I mean, it makes it sound like everything is getting cut in half. So
that's what Card Kingdom said too. Like 50% of their stuff they
if
might not
that's
get.
true, I mean, for our orders and for our local people, you should probably get your pre-orders now because it's probably going to be closing up here soon when we find our numbers.
Yeah, and if we don't, if they're dumb,
it's going to be tough. I'm just tempted just to take a few more stuff, because we just don't know the numbers. We won't know the numbers till I think Monday.
Yeah.
No, maybe today. Today's Friday.
Some places
Because they
have
pack
already.
them up today, ship them out or Monday or Tuesday.
We typically
So
get them 2 days before the pre-release.
Yeah, so we can hand them out and get ready.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we should get a call today, and he should tell us our numbers.
If not, I would say by tomorrow we we
because
cut whatever we allowed to. We cut in half and say, hey, for now, because that's what Card Kingdom and other places are doing. They just cut off their pre-orders. They said no more.
Yeah.
So,
and it's kind of crazy. And either way,
did they say? What caused it?
2020.
That's to me right now. That's kind of a bullshit excuse. You either.
It's maybe just half-staffed or.
This close to the release, though.
You also got to realize that I thought they still are doing most of their shit out of China.
No, I don't think so because all this stuff here, the packs, they're out of the U.S. They say it right on the back.
Not pre-release. The pre-release packs are from Japan or China.
Yeah, those have been away for a while.
Yeah. So I thought they were just eventually just going over there since Throne of Eldrin.
Oh, I don't know. I just know that some of the pack stuff that aren't pre-release packs will say manufactured in USA on them.
Oh, okay. So I guess either way. All right. So I wanted to go over the most craziest announcement for this Zendikar Rising. It's the set boosters, the list, full spoilers out, which is freaking retarded. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but okay, that's bad.
We don't use the R word in this house.
I'm sorry. I apologize. That's not right. It's freaking bonkers,
ridiculous.
I guess. We'll just use that word right now. Just say nuts. Yeah, there we go. Nuts.
You're okay. On a quick note, the populace made that word bad. Everyone makes certain words bad.
Yeah, that's not. We're not politics. We're not politics. We're not getting there. All right, so I just kind of want to chime in on some of the cool stuff because it's got alphabetized here. One of the right off the bat, on the top list, it shows Akroma's Memorial. Now that's pretty freaking awesome. That thing is like $15-$20. I think something like that, maybe. I think it is, but that's really, really good for a reprint. What else? Angel's Grace got a reprint. When that price has been going up.
It's like a $20 card.
Is it a $20 card?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's probably dropped down since this announcement, and that's one of the big.
It's $20.18.
Oh, is that what you
still
just
strong?
did?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What's a Chroma Memorial going for?
That's what I was just about to look up too.
But yeah, that was.
Did it say what version's from?
Future Sight.
Oh, they're both $30.
Both of those cards?
The Core Set Chroma's Memorial had two printings. Core Set 13 and Future Sight.
Oh, that's right.
They're both $30.
But yeah, Akroma's Memorial is awesome. It's like a windmill slam and those very aggressive commander builds. Something just like, I got 3 or 4 creatures. Wham! Windmill slam that. And you're like, fuck. It's got pro red, pro black, first strike, flying, vigilance, haste. Does he get trample?
Let me see here. I know it
gets flying vigilance. That's what I thought. First strike.
Well, it's easy to look it up.
There's a lot of keywords. There was the funny thing is Akroma was the biggest. It was the largest keyword creature in Magic until Emrakul came out.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you see that Emrakul's on the list?
Yeah, I see that. Aeon of Torrents.
Flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, pro red, pro black.
Yeah.
Interesting thing do you know how she was created?
Yeah, I know.
that wizard dude's wife died.
Yep.
That's
She's
crazy.
supposed to look like her.
Yeah,
Because Phage killed her. I read the books. It was good.
that's a cool story.
Yep. So he actually gave up. So he made 2 versions of Akroma. So the first version almost died by Phage. Because of the first encounter with Phage, Phage fucking, like, because Phage, the reason she's called the Untouchable is because she had the power to basically, like,
Like decay or kill whatever she touches.
Yep, basically, whatever she touches. She couldn't do anything. Like, she was really good friends with Braids. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So Braids would had to feed her. She made a machine that would, like, inject food into her mouth.
Ugh.
So she'd, like, clamp her mouth open, and she would just, like, jam food in there.
That's sexy.
Yeah, it was really weird. Oh, man, the craziest thing of the story. So not Phage, but Braids has an ability, and it's like a blink ability. But it goes into another world, and that's why she can bring shit out, like demons and shit.
Oh, like for her blue card?
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. That's the blue card fits her more than the other one.
The black one, yeah.
Than the black one.
Because she makes everyone sack something at the beginning.
Yeah. So, but these, like, she made these, like, it was really weird because what happened to her, she was falling through a crevice. So she was jumping. She was trying to jump through the like the dimensions and skip through the air. But, like, she didn't make it all the way, and the crevice closed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so she got caught. So it couldn't tell if she got caught in the demon world or she got caught in that mountain.
Huh.
So she wasn't going to make it. It was kind of cool. I was like, oh, shit, she ain't going to make it. I kept reading. I was like, oh, she didn't make it. Yeah, because, so the way the story goes is, the way Onslaught goes, it was right after Odyssey, right? So the story goes from the Odyssey series into the Onslaught series as the books goes. So it's all in Dominaria, but the whole thing is, like, Kamal is the main protagonist in both of these series, kind of. On the Onslaught one, not so much. It kind of feels like it's been split. It was split up in 3 different characters: Phage, Kamal, and Exodore.
Oh, yeah.
So those are the 3 main guys.
He's that blue wizard dude, right?
Yeah, and Odyssey was just strictly Kamal. And then some other random characters that I forgot. Laquatus was one of them. And he ends up killing Laquatus. But it shows a lot about the pit fighting. And then the pit fighting was Kamal. He won a big tournament. He got the Mirari. Yeah, the Mirari. Mm-hmm. But it's just like it's funny because the Mirari is not. It was like it's a machine. It's a machine made by Karin, powered through Karin to spy on Dominaria. So that was so, but there was so much power channeling through that. So it was just like amplifying, and the only person that can kind of control it was Kamal. But at the same time, so much power was coming out of him that he was basically like going corrupted by the power. But that power is coming from Karin, and basically it's a spy unit.
Oh.
So because what had happened in the original series is like everybody left Dominaria after the War of Invasion. So the main players left. Karin went to Mirrodin, built Mirrodin. He was wondering what was happening at Dominaria, so he sends this pretty much orb that was monitoring what's going on there. So, but either way, there was so much power coming through there that he was basically, it was like powering a lot of the Union. Like everything, like so, Mari's wake is a prime example of the leaking of the power because the Mirage Rig doubles everybody's mana, makes everything
Oh,
bigger.
yeah.
In the
That makes
book,
sense. Yeah.
yep, in the book, he in the first book he had in the first series of videos like the Odyssey book, he had basically obtained it, killed. So he went kind of mad with power, but he ends up killing Laquatus as the process he did. Jessica, his sister, which is Phage, she basically tried to stop him, but then he backswings her, cuts her belly. He thinks she's dead, but in Onslaught, the Cabal gets a hold of her and heals her, but then they pretty much like they put like this darkness in her, so she didn't really die from the Minari. She had like an open wound, but this plays into the more stuff into the story. So Kamal feels the guilt, kills Laquatus, stabs him in the forest, and then leaves him there in the Crozen Forest. Stabs him. So, and then that's why you see the picture of the Mari's awake, the sword with the Mari on it. That's where he stabbed Laquatus. So then he killed that merfolk guy, runs off, fucking feels guilt. Onslaught happens. Exodores introduce Phage. So Phage is like kind of dead, not really dead. She's in between. But either way, so what happens? She goes pit fighting, kills Exodor's wife. He fucking wants revenge. He goes mad. It awakens some kind of power inside of him.
Does he
He's
turn
like
his,
in a
arm?
desert.
Does
Yeah, so he's in a desert, and then he can pretty much warp reality. He can make anything out of like stuff. That's where you get a lot of the morphling stuff and how they look, but they copy. So his ability was to make illusions, but his powers somehow changed when he was out in this desert. I forgot how they exactly changed, but he was going crazy. But either way, that's why he's missing a couple fingers. He made a turtle because he was hungry, and so he tries to kill it. The turtle tries to kill him, so he snaps he bites off his two fingers. If you see his pictures where he's going open palms like that, you can see one of his hands, the only hand he has left, that he's missing a couple fingers. Huh. Yeah. So, and then he's missing. So what it happens, he makes a Chroma, and then he makes like this paradise in the desert, and then he sends a Chroma to set war with Cabal. So, but she goes, and then Phage kind of kills a Chroma. She escapes. She comes back, all fucking almost dying, and then he gives up his part of his arm to make her like perfect.
Yeah, because like she touched her legs
or something. Yeah, that's
legs,
why she went to like. So he made her perfect. So that's the way his power goes. He has to give up so much of himself to produce really good stuff. So that's what technically happened. And then it goes into like some other rather like Onslaught was good. What was the second book? Not Scourge. Yeah, Scourge. Scourge was a really good book. And then it got to the last one, which was no, Scourge was it was Onslaught. Little help here.
Oh, sorry, about died there. Onslaught.
Legion.
Yeah.
That was the last set. That book was shit. And apparently Exodora was like three of the mighty wizards reincarnated. And that's where you got that crevice, right? So he made like this crevice open, and then he made like a mountain fused. Hey, go lock the door. And then basically, and then Phage turned into a Corona, and then Corona was a god or something. and then don't read that book. Go ahead and listeners, go ahead and read the Onslaught series book. The first one's really good. It was just Kamal trying to come back, try to save his sister. He finds out that she's alive. But at the end of the day, what happens in the last fucking 10 pages, Phage turns back into Jessica. Jessica starts dying. Karn comes out of nowhere, helps her with her basically he helps her with getting her spark, so she becomes a planeswalker, and then yada 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 yada. So either way, so that's one of the things. Sorry, that doorbell, just turn it off, just unplug it. Sorry, that was our doorbell. So we got a package. Okay. So, yeah, we're trying to podcast at the same time and pretty much random stuff. We got random packages. So you hear beep and you hear stuff and yada yada yada. But either way, so what I was trying to say is that go read the books. Pretty good. I like them. I wish they would bring them back. It would be really good reads. So back to the list. 45 minutes later. So Angel's Grace was going up in price because of the competitive. Basically, it was just to combat against the Oracle and what is it? Demonic Consultation combo. So you technically don't lose the game. And they don't win, and they just deck themselves, and it has split second, so they can't really respond to themselves. Either way, so we're moving on.
Mycosynth Golem is in the list.
Can we stick with the order of the alphabet, please?
I don't know what list you're on.
I'm on this magicspoilers.com.
Whatever.
Either way,
you do
okay, you can just mention whatever. I don't care. Besiege the Queen. That's got a reprint. That's really good. Bloodgeist.
Just read the whole list.
Oh man, this is a long list. I'm just picking out the important stuff.
Gotcha.
Bajuka Bog, which is also great. Good card. Oh my god. The showcase Browsing Brawlers in here?
Wait, it's specifically the showcase one?
Yeah, it says showcase.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really good. Those things were like $15, $16.
Phyrexian Obliterator's in this.
Oh yeah, and Phyrexian Tower is also in this. Chillane, they made Chillane in this. What is it? Command Beacon? I like that.
Land tax.
Yep. Oh, Contagion Engine, which is great. Your favorite card, Council's Judgment.
Yeah,
A lot of people in our local group has not been liking that. Yeah, well, they've been bitching about Aaron and his fucking infinite consultation or console judgment.
4 times is not infinite. Feels like it though.
It feels terrible. Either way, Cruel Tutor got a reprint, which is okay considering they already made Grim Tutor.
Yeah,
which is exact same thing. But
still,
I guess you can run the same tutor.
If you pull that, it's $70.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not bitching. I'm just saying it's just Oh, that Disenchant Players Rewards actually worth some money. The funny thing, I think Josh Hall, he's our buddy. It came up Saturday, and he had one. Or no, it was Dan. Dan had it in his deck. That mono white deck he has.
Oh,
and
yeah, he played it.
Disenchant.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that is a sweet Disenchant.
It is.
Yeah, I like it. But
Thrumming Stone.
Yes, I was gonna, yeah. Throttling Stone is a great card. It's just hard to get because they didn't make that many, and the price just jacked up.
Yeah.
So that was one of the. That's like the funny window. So it's like right after Time Spiral, you had these like small print runs of a lot of stuff. Was it after Time? Or it was just the Cold Snap? Cold Snap, and then in Time Spiral, and then Lordwyn. We all know Lordwyn had like a small printing, and so did Shadowmoor. So that was an interesting thing.
The whole block did.
Oh, Emrakul was on there. Amiria the Sky Ruin. Amiri, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sky Ruin. I want one. I just want one just because I think it's really good to have in your collection. It's just a one of. It's a legendary land, but I think mono white players do not play that enough because it's just so good. It's a land that basically brings creatures back at the beginning of your upkeep.
Once you hit 7
for nothing. Yeah, 7 planes, which is super easy. You can maybe pull it off in a 2-color deck, maybe. It's just really hard, but you can maybe. So that was one of the interesting.
Helix Pinnacle and Scarecrow from Eventide.
Yep. Helix Pinnacle.
Ooh, Monastery Mentor.
Yeah, that got a reprint. I'm trying to go back and trying to go in order in here, keep some kind of a dignity.
Dignity. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
you're joshing yourself. Don't be such a kid.
Shut up.
Panharmonicon.
Yeah, that got one. Oh, Decree of Annihilation. That one got a reprint. Oh, this is a weird one. I don't think it's not that worth that much, but it's pretty good. The Dryad Arbiter.
Oh yeah.
They got a reprint.
Cryptic Command.
Enlightened Tuner.
That's a big one.
Fucking is hot. That's stupid. I was like, oh my god.
I like that Cryptic Command Enforced Fruition.
Yeah, Cryptic Command. Also, the Entreat the Angels. It's actually a really good card. And you don't really see it around. It's just pretty good.
Oh, the Chain Veil. I didn't see that before.
Yeah, the Chain Veil is on there.
That card's pricey.
Farwheel Stone.
Red and 6?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, at the very end. Food Chain. Force Fruition. Got a reprint. That's really good. That card was going up in price. We sold all just like 1 week. We had a shitload of them, and they were just sold like 3 here, 4 there, 3 here.
Which card?
Force Fruition.
Oh yeah, that card's annoying.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna pay for your Ristic. Go ahead, draw a card. You'll eventually fucking deck yourself. Gideon, Ally of Zendikar. That got a reprint. It was kind of weird because that card it had super hype, but then it just kind of died off.
Did you see how many player rewards cards there are?
Nope.
There's 6. Sorry, my list is going by set.
Okay.
But there's 6. It's Negate,
that's really good.
Harmonize, Doomblade, Disenchant, Burst Lightning, and Terminate.
Yeah. Nothing other than a Disenchant. Oh, really cool. Gemstone Mine got a reprint. That's pretty cool.
Is that the one where you can start the game in play?
No, that's Cavern.
Gemstone is the one that has the 3 counters on it. Oh, that card's great.
It's still good.
Yeah, that card's great.
Yeah. What was I gonna? Helix Pinnacle. We already talked about that. History of Bendelio, which is weird.
Oh, Training Grounds. That's good.
Yeah, Training Grounds. Oh, Inventors Fair got a reprint. Another Icecrown Scepter.
That's the only, I don't know, minor complaint I have is that there's a few cards on here that was in double masters and shit.
Yeah.
But that's whatever.
Exodore, reality sculptor, which is awesome. We were just talking about him. He was in price. He's like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skitherx.
Skitterix, yep. He got another reprint.
Scroll Rack is what I'm excited about.
Oh, $90.
I need one.
There's a land tax. Again, they're going to kill that card.
Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx. That's really
What?
good. The Devotion Land, that's $25.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I needed one of those.
I just got
That was
one
just
off
literally... Oh, who'd you get it from?
That's a secret.
You fucking asshole. Lord of the Undead actually is pricey. It's like $10 plus for that guy. Lotus Bloom, I don't know why. That's okay. Fucking Maelstrom Nexus, they have just pounded that card into everybody's binder. It's like, you don't got enough? Here's some more.
You're like, play it.
Fuck.
Play that card.
Fuck. Modrafa.
That's a good one. No one likes to trade her off, so we never get her in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to get that motherfucker in here. Necromancy.
That's on the list?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's like $30. What else?
Pyromancer Ascension. That's a good one.
Nissa Reveal. Ravine.
Oh, that's the very first Nissa.
Yeah, that one sucks.
It does.
Nalia, the God of the Hunt, the first one, which is okay. Oh, they made what's his name? Or Loro?
Lorthos, the Tidemaker.
No, the Aegis. That guy, the black white commander that you gain life, or it's the Esper commander.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't know why I keep thinking of a Mentos commercial.
Okay, moving on.
With Lorthos.
Okay,
the Fresh Maker.
Omnath, Locust of the Rage, is another card. That's pretty good. That's the one that you could pump into the mana, right?
Yes, that's the one where the green mana doesn't empty.
Really?
Wait,
No,
hold on. You gotta tell me what's his name? What's his name?
It's Battle for Zendikar.
Oh, that's the one that Anthony loves. The one with all the elementals and stuff.
Oh, that guy got so much better with the new commander rule.
Oh yeah, he got really good. He got really good with this Zendikar set too.
Yeah, Pack Negation. Isn't Parallel Evolution something?
I don't even know what that card does.
I thought that was.
It's called Parallel Evolution.
Yeah.
Parallel. Whoa.
They got a planes unglued. What the fuck? Platinum Angel. Progenitus. Pyromancer Ascension, which is good. Rest in Peace.
No, it's like $4.
Oh.
That one card you were talking about.
Yeah. Okay. They got the Phyrexian Tower, Patron, Wizard, which is very underplayed. I think this is such a great card. What was I thinking? Rest in Peace. Riptide Laboratory. Such a good card.
Riptide Laboratory?
Yeah. It's the one it taps for, I think it might colorless or a blue. And then you could pay 2 and then tap it. I think it just taps for a colorless. You could tap 2 and then it'll bounce a wizard you control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was in Jumpstart.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's in the Wizards deck.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, the artwork on that card's pretty cool.
Yeah. What else? Skull Clamp, nobody cares. Simic Spirit Guide, nobody cares.
Except people who do care about that.
I don't know. Spike Weaver, there you go. I like that. It's a great card. I've been looking for one. just so nobody can attack me. So I'll be like, yeah, bitches, fog. Put another counter on it.
I have one if you need one.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. It was in my Angus deck, and just I either put it back in the stuff or it's in my collection.
No, I would have found it if it was in the stuff. Oh,
Wait, if it was in my stuff or
no, no.
But how many times you go through my binder?
I don't go through your binder.
Bullshit.
You go through my binder.
No.
The strap is always off, and I'm like, what the fuck? Who's fucking with my shit?
Oh, I do that to fuck with you.
Do you really?
I'm like, let's
I'll
lift
fucking
this.
kill you.
I'm like taking off a nice piece of lingerie.
Either way, we're moving on. Tempo manipulation got a reprint. That's really good. Pretty much time warp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same thing. You said the chain veil. Thought vessel. That's a great card. I love that card. It's common, but it's pretty good.
Real quick, that brings me back. I wanted to say that real quick because I was like, there's a lot of good core set 13, 14 cards when you first start talking about Chroma's Memorial. If you guys ever see core set 13 or 14, you guys need to buy that shit up. There's so much good shit in all those sets. It's such an undervalued set. So many good planeswalkers, slivers, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Okay. Thank you. Back to what I was talking about.
Mark, can you mute Alejandro over here?
Shut up. Oh, Tombstalker. Good on there. Oh, man. They put Tortured Existence on there. It's the fucking card you pitch a creature, go get a creature.
Oh, yeah. That's really good.
Yeah, right? And I was telling people about that card way before the hype train came. I was like, man, this is fucking good. And that's when that one day you was like, you asked, do we have it? And I was like, they should be a bunch in the good black commander stuff. Yeah, there's just a bunch of, Vampire Nighthawk. Who in the fuck plays Vampire Nighthawk? You should be playing that new guy. What's his name? Vampire Better Nighthawk?
All I know is he's a term of vampire.
Whatever. The fucking dude.
But the people who are on next level will play 4 Nighthawks and the 4 new Nighthawks.
Ugh. Why?
And just some janky non-legal deck.
They reprinted Vampire Nocturnus, which is cool. Oh, Vesuva got a reprint. Yeah, that was actually going up in price. Oh, that isn't Winds of Abandon.
That's the one from Modern Horizons that
that's
Overload.
What the MH1 means. Huh. That's right.
Yeah, they call that ever since they announced Modern Horizons 2. Oh,
they reprinted Workhorse. That's got an infinite common with something right now in the commander. Yeah. Wrath of God again. Reigning 6. And that's it. I'm thinking I didn't miss anything that was important from that 3. It's 300 something cards, right?
It's 300.
But see, the thing about, so I was thinking like the scroll rack price will go down, and I don't think it will. I think it's going to be really super hard to get this shit.
No,
because it's like 24, well, for one, it's 25% chance to get one in the pack, which is super fucking low. And plus, the list is huge.
Yeah.
It's not like you'll probably end up with some stupid booty. But if you get that money card, damn, you gotta do that money dance. Yeah, just gotta do that money dance. You know, it kind of looks like river dancing with the little crunk in it. So, yeah, you can picture it.
This hurts so bad. Yeah, you should not be buying set boosters in hopes of getting these cards.
I think it's still worth it. I think if you buy standard, if you're buying into standard, I'll do set boosters all day long.
Your chances of getting overall good stuff is way better. Plus, they're supposed to only be $1 more, something like that.
Get all that shit.
I don't think it will drive any price of these cards down. There's
No, it's just gonna be hard to get this stuff, and especially right now, considering Wizards like shit on every fucking. They pretty much just shitted on every local game store. They're just like maybe that's it. Maybe they're just tired of doing paper magic. They're like, we rode this piggyback for a long time. You know what? We're just gonna break tradition and not make any more paper.
Well, in every article, they're like, we have paper and the LGS is in mind. They're the heart and soul of magic.
Just like that.
Yep.
That's how I picture.
That's how I read it, because I'm like,
Mark Rosewater, you should put some bass in your motherfucking voice. You sound like a sissy. I want to slap you, bitch ass.
Okay.
Don't let me catch you.
I'm not making fun of how anyone talks, because you can't help what happens with your voice, kind of.
No, you can practice.
But
I sound like shit.
I'm not
gonna lie. I sound like an idiot.
I will say.
I feel like my voice is like sometimes too not sexy.
I will say.
But when I practice, I'm like, hey ladies.
Wow.
I can't do it.
Hey ladies.
I sound like a guy that just had a stroke.
Yeah, do you want to hear what it's like to have sex with a guy with a Snickers in his mouth?
Exactly. Like I had a stroke and I'm chewing on some fucking like some peanut butter or something.
That's exactly what it sounds like. So when I first heard Mark, I was like, "That's."
You want to fight him?
No, I'm just like.
I said you should fight him.
That's what he sounds like. Question mark? Tilt to the head. You know,
fucking weirdo. You know. I mean, in reality, a lot of Magic players sound super nerdy. And I do want to punch him in the gut. It's just the bully in me or something. I don't know what the fuck.
They are bullying you?
No, I'm the bully.
That's what it sounds like. I was about to say that's what it sounds like, is that you're the bully.
Oh, I am the bully. For sure. Anyone that knows me, I pick on them. Don't try to. Just comes out. But hey, man, if you need your fucking tire fixed at 11 o'clock at night, I'll get there. If you're stuck on the side of the highway or you need something picked up, I'm gonna come and get your ass. But I'm gonna bitch the whole fucking way and then call you a fucking dumbass. But I'll be there. You can always count on me.
Okay.
That's our friendship.
Whoever's listening, if you come to the store, I promise you he'll be nice to you.
You should be my friend. We'll have exciting times.
You should be my friend. I'm so lonely.
Oh God! All I got is a wife and a kid, and they're just they're boring. One of them shits his pants.
The other one shits their pants. It's just a house of shitting pants.
Yeah.
Ariana didn't mean that.
Oh. My wife doesn't listen to this. There's no way in fuck she'd listen to this.
The one episode she listens to.
Yeah. I don't think any of our wives listen to this shit. They're not really supportive. They're like, well, okay. Well, okay. All right. Cool, man. Can't wait till you do some shit.
Did you just
fucking say, yeah, okay, leave me alone?
You just like dug a hole with a construction crew with an excavator.
Yeah, I'm okay. Like I said, I have literally nothing to worry about. She doesn't listen to this podcast.
Plus, she's a cool cat.
Who, my wife?
Yeah.
You said you think she's cool?
No, I said plus she's a cool cat.
Oh, she's okay, man. You know, she's okay. I love her.
Oh man.
You know, that's Oh, you know who's a cool motherfucker, man? My boy, dude. This dude is fucking hilarious. He's starting to trying to talk.
I thought all he did was shit his pants.
Oh, he does. But oh no. Yeah. He pees a lot. But he's just funny as fuck right now, man. He's trying to talk and shit. So he's just like blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Who are you? So, cause he went from weird noises. So he would just like, when he was first born, he would just like howl. He'd be like, ow, ow. That's it. And normally that's all he does. And then when he's upset, he'd be like, meow, meow. Mao.
Awu and Mao.
Amu and Mao. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So he would never cry. So he's been doing this, man. The last the fucking last at least a month. He really liking this pacifier. So he'll like at night he'll try to wake up, right? And he'll be like this dude's crazy. He's just like, so, and then you know, it's like he knows you're not getting up to get him a fucking bottle. So then he's like, he's not crying. He's not getting upset. He just like his like he starts chewing on this pacifier, super aggressive. So he's like super passive aggressive. He's like, give me that fucking bottom. So it's like, yeah, it's so fucking hilarious. I'm just sitting there like trying to make his bottle at night, and then he'll get louder, and he'll be like, and I'll just sit there and fucking laugh. Just like, oh my God, you're killing me, boy. I can't even get mad at him just because he's just like, because me and Ario would just be like sitting there, and we'll be trying to, like, you know, it's late night. You think you would get mad. It's just that weird fucking noises he makes. Like, you just can't not. And just like, he just sit there and laugh. He's fucking weird, dude, man. Oh,
so,
shit.
On another topic, I don't know if you had a chance to look at the 2 commander decks. And they're,
is that what Anthony was spoiling?
Yeah.
I thought that was for the commander stuff.
Like, Commander Legends?
Yeah.
No.
This is for the 6 decks.
No, there's 2 decks. There's 2
Only
decks.
2?
They're supposed to be pretty introductive to new players.
Why did it say 6 display? Why did it say 6 decks in each display?
I don't know. I know what you're talking about because I saw that
I think
too.
I order that.
I think it's great. The command zone, I think that's what they're called.
Dude, that gold guy is stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is dumb.
Yeah, the Geo Rager.
Yeah, 6 mana. How big is he? He's like a 4/6?
He's a 4/3. First strike.
4/3. First strike. Whenever you play a land, target player is golded.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That is stupid.
See, the cards in that deck are good, except for the main general. I hate him. I think he's terrible.
Who's the main general?
Oberyn Moldea Ancestor. It's 1 red, green, white. So he's 9 colors. He's an elf spirit.
Oh, yeah.
And what he reads is, at the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is Oberyn's power. It's still a land. And then
does it have an alternate commanders?
I don't know.
So they haven't revealed too much on the
No,
commander
they showed the whole deck list, and I don't remember seeing any other legendary creatures. But his other ability is landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature. It's very underwhelming when you compare it to the rogue dude. And
yeah,
that's Anawan Vampire Rogue. And the reason I'm saying this, in case people don't know what these are, it's 2 blue black. Other rogues you control get +1/+1. He's a 2/4. Whenever 1 or more rogues you control deals combat damage to a player, that player mills a card for each 1 damage dealt to them. If the player mills at least 1 creature card this way, you draw a card. Like, the power level difference in those 2 cards are astronomical.
Yeah.
But
maybe they have alternate commanders. I mean, hopefully, most of the product that they come out, they always have an alternate commander.
The list though, these deck lists, like, there's $100 of value in that.
Oh, that's
blue
legit.
black one. Yeah,
the blue black one.
At least the blue black one. Yep.
What makes it so?
I'm about to get to that.
Get to that.
The command zone was really amazed on the value of it.
Who was?
The command zone on the value of it.
Those guys can kiss my ass.
So notable cards in the elemental one is you have Admonition Angel, Amiri Angel, Sun Titan, Rampaging Baloths.
Which
This is the Naya one.
the
Omnath
Land's
Locust of
Wrath?
Rage.
Is that what's the name of the deck?
Land's Wrath.
Yeah.
So Omnath is in it. You get a 6 Lime, an Elvish Rejuvenator. What are some sorceries? Our Revelation, Planar Outburst, which makes sense in this type of deck. Return of the Wild Speaker, Condemn. Arcane Signet. That's the other big thing, is that Arcane Signets are in both these, which is still a $7-8 card.
Well, I mean, for the creatures, I'm looking at it. It doesn't seem that great. Like maybe but the Abnition Angel's been going up in price.
Yeah, and they're hard to find too.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? What's also a really good card and is underplayed is that Myria Shepherd.
Yep.
That is a really good card. We have one in the case. So they're like $1, but they're like so good.
Yeah.
Landfall trigger, just exiling shit.
So it's a solid deck. It's nothing like holy shit I have to have it, but it's not bad. When you look at the blue-black one, though, you have Lazav Dimmer Mastermind.
Hold on. I'm still looking through the Naya one. Yeah, I guess.
So Lazav is up there a little bit. He's
I mean, the land raft has an abundance.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
Yeah. But then you should move down to the...
give me a minute. I'm still looking.
It's crazy.
Command tower. They don't even give you a duel.
Yeah, there's no shock or anything like that.
What's other?
I think there are cards that you can shift in and out.
Me. Okay, so isn't he So he went blue, huh? This animal one?
He used to be black where you had to sacrifice a non-vampire creature.
During your upkeep, right?
During the player who controls him's upkeep, yeah.
No, during... Oh, I thought it was during every upkeep.
No, because Jake can make it notable in his vampire deck that once it hits his upkeep, then everyone does.
Oh, everybody does.
Yep.
All right, let's see this list.
So while you're reading that list, the notable ones I'll point out is Una, Queen of the Fae, Sig River Cutthroat. Sig River Cutthroat is like a $10 card. Oh,
yeah. Hey, Notion Thief. Not very expensive, but very desired.
Yes. Sir Conrad's in it. Night Veil Sprite, Master Thief. Sepulchral Primordial. That's like a $4 or $5 card, and we have none.
What is it?
Sepulchral Primordial from Gatecrash.
Is it the black one?
It's the black one,
yeah. That one's good.
Scourge of the Fleets, which is okay. Gonti's fine. Ogre Slumlord's good. But just the Una and the Sig alone, you pretty much get your money's back.
Una's expensive.
Mm-hmm. Notorious Throng.
Oh, I just saw that.
That's in there.
Oh, Guruk's in Guruk's Awake. Mm-hmm. It's another card. Again, not very expensive. Just hard to come by because everybody wants them.
There's a Black Blade Reforged, Boneheart, Obelisk of Erd. That's a really good card, especially for a tribal deck.
What is
Obelisk of Erd? It's like.
Is it it's the artifact?
Yeah, creatures that of the type get +2/+2.
Fact or fiction? I mean.
Mm-hmm. Then you also have the command tower, and then you also have a Soul Ring and a Arcane Signet.
Soul Manipulation. That one's a really good card. I think if you're running blue and black, I always feel like you should have one of those in your deck. It's so good.
For 3 mana, yeah.
Yeah, it just basically counters the creature spell, and you get to return a creature.
Yeah.
So, is it do both or
you can one or both?
Yeah, that's so good. I don't think people play that hard enough.
Yes. So those are the commander decks.
Why does this one come with a command spear and the other one doesn't?
I could not tell you. Why does Wizards do anything with their decks?
Oh. This one even comes with a Rogue's Passage.
Okay.
So, going on to the spoilers, some of the singles for the Zendikar Rising. There's a pretty. I like the flavor on that crab,
Yeah.
that Raging Isle.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a big fucking blocker. It's like for 4 mana, he's like 0-17. Ugh. And then you can pay 3. At the most, he can get a +3 minus. No, at the most, if you pay 3, if you play a mono blue, he's legendary, so you can make him into commander. At the most, you can fucking make him a 5/12. That's insane. Still.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I feel like in late game, it's just like if you play him, and you have all those islands, you like turn him into a big ass dude. You can be a 16/1. Oh my god! Just gonna kill you. Bam. Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Ancient Green Warden is probably one of the best cards they put out in the set.
What does it do?
2 green and 4, 5/7. Reach. You may play lands from your graveyard. If a land entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, that guy's really good.
Yeah, the fact that he's a 5/7 is really good too.
That card is ridiculous.
They spoiled the black module card, the mythic one. 3 black and X, return from your graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creature cards that each have a different current mana cost, X or less. That's pretty solid when you look at in the module way. So that Felidor Retreat, white and 3 landfall. Choose one, create a 2/2 white cat beast, or put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and then they get vigilance. That's pretty good.
Yeah, seems good.
They brought a new copy creature card for 3 mana instead of 4 mana now.
Some of the cool stuff, I like Deliberate, which is a common. I think that's a really good card. It's 2 mana, instant, scry 2, then draw a card. It's a blue card. I think that's got potential.
What's the mana cost on it?
1 blue, 1 colorless. I think for standard, I think that's legitimate.
Is it instant sorcery?
Instant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got some good play value. I mean, wait, is Op still in?
I'm pretty sure it's been reprinted in like every other set.
I mean, I think Op's slightly better because it's just the 1 mana. But at the same time, running them both of this thing and make just like they still have that dragon, or not that dragon. Is it a dragon? Dragon sprite?
The blue. Yeah.
It's a dragon sprite.
It's a dragon sprite. It's like a dragon fairy.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe you can do some neat stuff like that. I mean, you also have that. You could do like a blue red like cantrip type of style because you still have that. Well. You still have that 3 mana chick that's a 0/4. Whenever you draw your second card this turn, deal 3 damage. That's pretty powerful. And then you have she doesn't really work in that instance, but she's pretty fucking badass. The 3 mana, the old lady. So whenever you discard a card, you draw that card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, she's potentially really good.
I don't know if you saw, but when you were talking about what Nahiri was holding in the trailer, it's the Lithoform Engine.
What's that do?
It's pretty much a commander,
Oh, what's it do?
For 4 mana, it
Okay.
Comes out, right?
Yeah.
And then it's got 3 modes, 2 and tap, 3 and tap, 4 and tap, respectively for each one. Copy target activator triggered ability you control, and you may choose new targets for the copy.
It's that one.
Copy
that
target.
thing is stupid.
Yep. Copy target
Oh
instant or
my
sorcery
God.
you control. You may choose new targets. And then for the 4 and tap, copy target permanent spell you control.
That's so much fun.
Commanders could drive that card up so much.
Oh, that's so good. Ugh.
Now, when I was talking about...
I fucking hate... I'm going to K-grip the fuck out of that. I'm like, get this shit out of here.
Now, when I was talking about Kicker last week and how much I don't like it and how
Oh, my God.
so
Here we
far
go.
in the shit...
Here we go, gentlemen.
No.
And ladies.
So far in this set, it's been kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
The Skyclave Relic is like kicker done right. 3, it comes into play. Indestructible, add 1 mana. So it's a Darksteel Ingot at worst. Kicker for 3, make 2 copies of the fucker. So for 6...
It's that artifact, right?
Yeah, for 6 mana, you get 3 indestructible mana rocks.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, and then if you put in Vodric and you mutate something,
No.
you cast it,
No.
and then all you have to do is kick it.
No.
And you get 3 of them.
No.
Isn't that cool?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's cool.
No.
I like that deck a lot.
You shut the fuck up.
When you can cast 4 Council's Judgments in one game.
I don't deal with that shit. I'm fucking just destroying whatever you try to mutate. I'm actually you know what I was gonna actually do today? I was gonna take my mutate deck away, like just disassemble it. I just don't have fun and you could take the blue guys out of there.
The Crow dude?
The Crow, and then there's another one. There's quite a few.
Because I need the Crow dude, I'm going to put Cloud Piercer in there.
Fucking animal. There's the Crow dude. Oh, no, that was a green one and the black one. I guess they made one of each then.
I
felt
thought
like they made something else.
I thought that Red Minotaur was one of the most broken red cards in the set. Nope. It's that fucking dragon.
Oh, yeah, the mana. Did you see that the braids of fire is going up because of the guy?
I bet.
It's just like, sure. It's just, and it floats over.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay. He's so fucking big.
Oh my gosh. That's really good.
Braids of Fire. That was such a great card. When that came out in Cone Snap, I was like, oh my God, this is good. And then I was like, wait, I don't have nothing to put it into. I was like, it's such a great card.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, at the time, but mana burn was a thing back then, so you didn't really want to fucking do that. So,
Did you see what the Zendikar?
I think was mana burn a thing.
Wasn't it a thing come Mirrodin? Because there was a card I thought from Mirrodin or so that said you don't get mana burn, or it could have been a set or so before it.
I don't know. I forgot something. Either way.
The toppers, though, from Zendikar Rising, none of them's going over $100, so that's a good thing.
The toppers.
The expeditions.
Expeditions. Yep. Yeah, Bradley came in yesterday. He was talking about it. He says that most of them are just like $80, so they've gone up to $80. He thinks they're gonna go to what?
That Lithoform Engine's already $26, by the way.
Oh, it is?
Yep. That dragon's $24. That demon was the most expensive thing in the set. It was for a bit. The Scourge.
The demon?
The new Death Shadow.
Oh, okay.
It was until it was one of the most expensive box topper ones, where it's full art, but then it kind of dropped a little bit.
Well, what the fuck? I really like this Shatter Skull Charger. It's pretty good for mono red.
What's he do?
But I don't know. He's 2 red and a colorless. He's a giant warrior. He's got a kicker for 2. It says he's got trample and haste. He's a 4/3. If he was kicked, he enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. At the end of your turn, if Scatter Skull Charger doesn't have a 1/1 counter on it, returns your owner's hand. I kind of feel okay about it. I think it won't be good until throwing a Veil Drain, because that 3rd slot is strictly made for the other Bone Crusher Giant. Mm-hmm. So much better than this. Just because the Bone Crusher Giant has that static ability where it gets targeted, it just does 2 damage.
Yeah.
So that's a really good. And he does 2 damage. He can do 2 damage to something. This guy just kind of is going to get overshadowed by that. But I still like it. I mean, for 5 mana, you can turn. It can be a 5/4 with trample and haste. Mm-hmm. So there's a potential for doing stuff like that, but it's gonna be really interesting. Zendikar was gonna have some really good interaction with Throne, because Throne had a bunch of warriors in it, so you can potentially get around this party thing. I don't think this party thing it's gonna have any weight in standard. It's just really too tough. It's really tough.
Who knows? I mean, with a compacted format now,
Maybe if you make a Jund adventure stack, you could probably potentially make it out of there. With, I mean,
because there's a few cards that count for all 4 party members in this.
one card counts for 4.
Yeah, it counts.
That doesn't how it works though.
I know, but what I'm saying is, let's say for example, you play a certain color and you don't have access to the other color, such as blue that puts wizards in there or whatever.
Yeah.
But you have some of these cards in these other colors that say this card is also the rogue wizard or whatever like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I guess.
Not saying it'll be super viable, but who knows?
Yeah.
That's what, again, I love about Commander and Magic and stuff is people find ways to make shit cool, busted, and work.
I don't know. I feel like a Warriors deck would probably be really good. Because, I mean, there's this uncommon that's 3 mana, 1 white, 1 red, and a colorless. He's a human warrior. Other warriors you get +1/+1.
Yeah.
And there's that 2-drop one from Throne. And that one gives other warriors +1/+1. He's red and white. And this guy's a 3/3. So, I mean, if you drop the other one turn 2, this one turn 3, I mean, he's a 4/4. Fucking wrecking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's potential.
I definitely think the mono green Stompy will still be one of the powerful decks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, there's got a lot of cool stuff. I mean, there's like this Nimble Trap Finder. I wanted it to be better, but it's just so fucking horrible. It is. It's just like you look at it and I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. And then you read it and you're like, fuck, this sucks. Because it's the other rogue from M21 is way significantly better, and it's the exact same.
The one
casting
black
cost.
one?
It's a 2/1. Yeah, the blue one. You pitch card to make it unblockable, right?
Oh, that one. Gotcha.
Yeah. But this guy, he's a rogue human, and it cannot be blocked if you had another cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard enter the battlefield under your control this turn. But it says at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, which you need all those, creatures you control gain whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card to end the turn. So
it's still a little too gimmicky.
It's very gimmicky for the payout. The payout is not worth it. I get that everybody would have it, but at the same time, I mean, you're blue, man. You're just trying to get in, get it out, and fucking don't call her in 2 weeks.
Oh, jeez. Well, on that note.
Okay.
We're getting close to wrap.
Oh, no.
Wrapping it up. Get it?
You're terrible. There's some weird stuff on there. I like the Sphinx, Master of the Winds.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's 4 mana for a 1/4 flying. It's always good.
You draw cards, right?
Yeah, it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards, discard 1. And whenever you cast an instant sorcery or a wizard spell, you may have Wind's power. Power and toughness become a 1 or 4/1 or a 1/4 to end turn. So basically, you just cantrip. Again, that could be in that green, that not green, but it could be in that blue-red deck. Maybe potential blue-red instant sorcery kind of deck.
I even think it's a great
control. You run the
trick.
dragon because that red chick, she's actually a wizard.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a great control card. I mean,
oh yeah, it's good. It's got really good value.
Yeah.
I like it. So because you can just at the same time you can turn it around, beat down, and that's what control likes to do.
After
Likes
a
to control
bit,
the board, and
Yep.
then just switch his power and fucking beat you in the head.
yeah.
But between that guy and then the Dream Trawler, also a Sphinx.
Yep.
Sphinx.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's okay, card. I mean, we didn't even we just fraction of the stuff, but there's some decent, cool things happening in the set. So I mean,
think one thing I'll end off on is I think those module flip rare lands, the ones that are just lands and they're flipped.
yeah,
That Mark Rosewater said the next set will come out in Alheim or whatever that is, the Viking set.
okay,
I think people need to get as many of those as they can.
yeah, I guess.
I think they can be played in any format, and I want some for Commander. Just you know how many times you draw a land and you're like, fuck, this isn't the thing I needed, and then we'll flip it, boom, you know.
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like
Intellectual conversation there. That's cool. So, guys, let you know because you will be listening to this by tomorrow. We will do it. We're still doing pre-orders on the product, but like Alex said earlier,
might want to get on it.
Yep. Because if we get news about that, like, hey, some of the stuff's gonna be delayed, we'll probably cut it off just because we don't want to make anyone unhappy, even though it's not our fault. But
yeah.
So, are we doing any?
Yeah, we're doing pre-release.
Next Friday.
Yep, next Friday. Next Friday is Two-Headed Giant on 6:30. Normally, where we do it.
Yep.
There will be pizza, hose, booze, and pizza.
This is a store.
No, just joking.
Like a player-supported event.
Yeah.
We have to tread softly. We don't want to upset anyone.
Yeah.
Everything will be spaced out as best we can.
Hose.
Well, I more mean it because, there's no sanction play or anything like that, which,
yeah.
by the way, Wizards announced that just the other day they're still suspending sanction play.
Exactly.
And they're going to do an update in October.
Yeah. So we've made our decision about that. We just try to keep everything clean. We'll have the sanitizers out, clean tables. Everybody's got to wear a mask. That's kind of pretty much it. I mean, we're pretty safe here.
It is a limited tournament too. We cap it off.
Yep. And then we'll have Saturday 1:00 normally.
Saturday will be a technical, and this is where reason why I say we have to tread lightly. Yes, it's a take-home pre-release. We have to market it that,
I guess.
And you can come on in, get your pre-release pack, and sit down and play with other players.
So sealed 1:00 Saturday.
Yeah.
Sealed. What are we doing? 12:00 on Sunday.
It's always it's 12:00 Sunday.
Yep, 12:00 Sunday. So that's pretty much it.
Was there going to be evening one Saturday too?
If we can get the people.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll make it out there. It's usually 6:00. So we give it plenty of time. So Saturday will be a 1:00 and a 6:00.
Yeah, and that's why I say it the way we do.
We tell people to come out, man.
Yeah,
just come and do it. If your local game store is not doing it, hey, come to South Haven. We do it here.
Well, we do it in a certain way, but yeah, it's
Boo.
Everyone.
We do it.
Man, dude.
We'll be all right.
Mark, can you get our lawyer on the phone and make sure that we're in the clear here?
We're in the clear.
Oh, we are in the clear, Mark? Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Mark says we're in the clear.
Yeah. And we're good, man. We're good.
There'll be an announcement on our Facebook. I hear some stores are not around here, but in other states. I've seen pop-ups for them. Yeah. I mean,
everybody's doing it. Everybody that makes any sense. You just have to be smart about it.
Yeah.
You can't be stupid.
Yeah.
You can't have like fucking 40 people in here.
Exactly.
50 people.
Exactly.
And just like, hey man, we're gonna cap it at this. We keep a good distance and shit like that.
Yeah. And ever since the CDC said that, we're pretty sure this doesn't spread via surface, just from the stuff you breathe out.
Yeah.
Or
kissing.
We strictly tell people to put the mask on. Obviously, if you need to go outside and smoke or something, by all means do that. But you got to keep the mask on while you're in here.
Yeah.
They open gyms, and all this other jazz. So we're slowly getting back to that point. And And we try to keep things spaced
Shit's
out.
still scary though.
It is. Yeah. I mean, we
I
have
just saw a video this morning. Ugh.
Yeah, we have friends
It
and
was
stuff,
gross.
and some people got the light of it, where they just lost the senses,
Is
and
it weird, man?
yeah, and
Just like this lady, I was watching it. It showed up on my YouTube feed, and the lady posted like she was in a hospital, and she was talking about like how she took everything for granted. She was telling people like warning people to wear masks. Like she was on Facebook like having this video, and then she died the next day.
yeah,
She was in the hospital because she couldn't breathe, and it's kind of scary because she was Latino, and I noticed that hits a lot of Latinos pretty good, which is kind of weird there because my cousins got it in Florida and they turned out right. So
was he fine for the most part of it?
I didn't never ask them. I just know they all got it because they're hillbillies. So they just like those, they kind of lick doorknobs and shit like that. I don't know. They're Florida people. So, those guys.
That's some of the best stories, Florida man.
Yeah, exactly. They're just over there just like, I don't know what they're doing, man. They're like hugging each other, grabbing each other's butt cheeks and stuff, slapping them, and then just wonder why they got the coronavirus. Maybe a lot of salsa dancing, a lot of merengue going on.
So again, pre-order your products while you can right now, especially the collector boxes. Those are going quick. Again, guaranteed for box topper, 2 non-foil, 2 foil Zendikar expeditions. We will have Two-Headed Giant next Friday. Former pre-releases throughout the weekend while safe and everything. If you don't feel safe coming out, by all means don't come out. But again, it's going to be safe, mask worn, spread out, and done the best we can. We just really want to keep up the community. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, everyone, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next time.